So I saw that. I saw that Elijah could only have an Elisha. I saw that Gehazi could not become anything because he did not complete the premise. Are we together? Once he saw Naaman with good things, he ran after the goods of the leper. Of course, and Elisha, very passionate man of God, he said, is it time? Is it time? Gehazi, is it time for you to look for only the house? Is it time for you to look for change of raiment? Is that what is important to you? You are not asking for the thing that I wanted to throw on you. You are asking, oh my God. Cool. Sometimes you truncate your premise because of temporary gains. Sometimes you say, what am I following for? What am I following for? I'm good enough. Because some people came and they dissed you with some special gifts. Christmas dress. You know, the peril of a servant of God is too much. It's a big peril. And sometimes we go somewhere to preach and God is moving. And the people are willing to remove their eyes and give you because of the grace of God. And then the young man that is following you behind, he sees that. He says, And sometimes, they bring us things and I say, no, brother, we don't need it. Please go and put it back in your work. Don't worry. We thank God. Just say, what is the meaning of this now? If uncle does not need it, we need it. We came for a meeting and they killed a whole turkey and put for the man of God to eat. And Brother Gbile said he's not going to eat. And if he's not eating, who am I to go and eat now? He just shut my mouth. Just shut our mouth. And then you are feeling that. It's because this follow thing, if I'm the one, I know what I will do. So quietly, you truncate your premise. Because you think it is time to eat turkey. You think it is time to wear a big gown. You think it is time to receive from men when you have not received from God. It's a peril that stopped many people. It did not allow them to get to the conclusion where what God wanted to impart their lives with to come. They got something, but they did not get the thing. They got what we finish. They did not touch the unfinishing grace of God. I am being very explicit because of what God whispered to me. That this revival meeting is a recruitment of men and women on whom he will ride to show forth his glory. That there are people sitting in this meeting that God particularly sent us to go and give you a space to come into what God wants to use you for in the days ahead. Oh my God. So Jesus, I have seen him establishing a pattern. Wherever you see failure, it is not failure on the part of God. It's the failure of inconclusive achievement of the premise. It is not the lack of the power of God that is our problem. It is that God could not conclude to release what he had in mind because this man has rolled away. Incomplete incubation. I know you are familiar with incubation. Are you familiar with incubation? When chicken lay eggs, if it lays 15 eggs, when the chicken feels that I've laid enough, what does it begin to do now? It now begins to sit on them, begin to sabah. It begins to incubate on them. Now, do you know that by God's design, there's a minimum number of days that the chicken must sit on eggs before they become chicks? 21 days. If it is for turkey, it's more. Different birds have their own duration of incubation. That's how God arranged it. Now, let's now imagine that these 15 eggs that have been laid, and I want to tell you that each of the eggs, are you hearing me? They are potential chicken that can produce hundreds of chickens. Every one egg you see. It used to touch my heart that one egg can produce one chicken that will produce hundreds. Now 15 eggs are here. And the mother hen begins to sit on them. If when the mother hen has started sitting on the egg, by the time it gets to about the 10 days, if you mistakenly go and carry that egg with your bare hand, let's say you carry 3 with your bare hand, and you put it back, what happens to the mother hen? The mother hen says, somebody touched this. This one is no more for me. So you see how she will use her leg, throw those 3 out, and concentrate on 12. I don't know where chicken had that kind of sense. Interrupted incubation. When you allow your following to be interrupted by wrong hands. You allow strange hands to touch what God is beginning to do in your life. You may be excluded. And it will look as if your life was a waste. You wasted it. Then, let's imagine that as this mother hen is sitting, another 3 of those eggs is now on the 15th day, found themselves rolled away. Now, tell me, what happens to them? What happens to them? They can never be hatched. So the mother hen will only hatch the 9 that remained. They will become 9 chicks. Even when he has hatched them, incubation doesn't stop. He will still gather them and put them under the womb, the worms of his wings until they develop their own wings. He still leads them. If you have ever seen the mother hen, is a great discipler. Mother hen is, if you want to study discipleship, go and study the hen.